Hello, this is Joyce Chesley Hayward with Fusion for Business and your business tip. Well, this is the last week of Women's History Month, and it's been interesting. It's been exciting, and hopefully it's been inspiring so that you can think of what are you doing to impact history, women's history. And I was really fascinated with the story of Abigail Adams, the president's wife, President John Adams' wife. She was a first lady. Like I'm a first lady in our church. But what's interesting is she was a staunch advocate for women's rights. But little known, I didn't know, she was considered the first female investor. Who knew? And what's even more interesting, her husband suggested she take a little bit of money and invest it in farmland. Well, she ignored that advice and bought bonds instead. Interesting that she did not take her husband's advice and she did what she felt she needed to do. Well, that made her family more money in the long run. She was a shrewd woman. So don't let anybody dim your light. Don't let anyone tell you when you know in your gut what's right, what you should do. You have to do what you should do. Make sure that you keep the peace as best you can, especially if it's a spouse. But I thought it very interesting. The First Lady of the United States did not obey her husband, but did something different. Still investing, still along the lines, but not necessarily in what he thought she should invest in. It's kind of a message for us that we may have to sometimes not follow the crowd, not follow what others think we should do. Stand out, be ourselves. As you know, I like to say, profit from your purple. Her shrewdness was her purple, and how awesome that was. So we can take a listen and a lesson from Abigail Adams. This is Joyce Chesley Hayward with Fusion for Business. Hopefully you have enjoyed these business tips and the posts for this month of Women's History Month. Let's go make history. And if you need to call me to make history with you or to help you with your finances as you're making history, DM me or contact me, fusionforbusiness.com. This is Joyce Chesley Hayward and your business tip.